In the spotlight. Ooh, this is the best club I ever been to. Dancing, dancing, dancing the night away. Oh, Larry, this is the best club I ever been to. What do you call the name of this club?
Well, it's the detention center. Ain't it really cool?
Oh, yeah, I'm in such a good mood. I'm in such a good mood. I'm going to dance away. Give me that microphone.
Yeah, baby, come on. Come on, show 'em what you got there. Yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, let me throw a few insults against my guests.
That's okay. I'm just having a good time. I got PTSD. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. Oh, come on, pour me another drink. Pour me another drink.
Hey, no problem, man. Oh, I think I drank most of it already. Well, let me see if they have some more.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Meanwhile, hey, give me that microphone. Karaoke, karaoke. This is the best club I've ever been to. Club Detention. Is this what you're living in? Whew.
Well, it's been pretty cool so far, man. You come over to visit me all the time. Yeah, Tell you what, that Social Security is really, 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 really good. I can lay here and not pay any rent. Hey, look, come on, dance away, dance away. I got to pour myself another drink there. Whoops, I'm out of Coca-Cola. We're going to see if we get another Coca-Cola.
That's all right, Larry. Have a good time. I mean, what the hell? You got to be here for something. You might as well have a great time. I come and visit you whenever I want. Hey, I got to dance. I'm a dancing fool. Ooh doo 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 doo. Ooh, microphone. Oh, am I on camera? Am I on camera, Larry?
Yeah, man, I got it set up right here. Shit, man, I'm out of fucking Coke. Well, I'll tell you what I could do. How about a little kiss? My beautiful, gorgeous, lovely girlfriend.
Oh, thank you, Larry. You're so good to me, and I trust you. Always trust you. You are the man. Whoop, glass is empty. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You trying to shortchange me on drinks here? I'm here to have a good time. Gotta get over my depression. I got PTSD. I'm very, very depressed. Wait a minute, I gotta dance some more. Do 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 do. Boy, this is the best club that I ever got invited to. I gotta come here more often.
Well, you know where I'm going to be. You know where I'm going to be.
Yeah, I know where you're gonna be, but you might be here for a long time. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. Pass the drinks, pass the drinks, pass the drinks.
You know I'm drinking tonight. It's New Year's Eve.
Ooh, hey, party time, party time. It's New Year's Eve. Ooh, oh, blow that horn, blow that horn.
Oh, it's New Year's Eve, and I'm having a good time here at the detention center. I never really had a living situation like this before. I don't mind. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, sweetheart? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. This is kind of good living. How many times I've been here, sweetheart? And I'm getting to get used to this place. You're not having a hard time. Hey, let's come up with this scam.
Oh, scammed. Oh, that's really in my line. That's really in my line. What'll be this time? Oh, I got a great idea. Oh, my glass is empty. Come on, get the Coke, get the Coke. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just come up with this plan? Let's put a complaint. Let's put a complaint against him. What do you say? What do you say?
Well, how do you figure on doing that, Larry boy?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you put a complaint on him, then we'll have something over his head.
You mean like a hat?
No, that's not what I mean, sweetheart, loving, gorgeous woman of mine. Nothing like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Put a case on him. Put a complaint on him, saying he harassed you. He gave you PTSD. You can't go out of the house.
Hey, that's maybe not a bad idea because I have to honor you, Larry.
Yeah, I know. They all do. They all honor me. You're my loving woman, after all. I'm going to marry you.
Oh, I can't wait till that day comes. I love you so much.
Yeah, I know you do. They all love me. Where's my... Well, my glass is empty again. Where's the music?
Oh, Larry, I don't need music. I've got you here. Oh, well, listen, Larry. I'll go along with this. But there could be consequences.
Oh, fuck, look at the situation I'm in. Well, you think I want to be any longer? I don't want to be here any longer. I've been here long enough. I want out of this place. I want my freedom.
Here's the problem. Larry, you've been coming on YouTube. I'm still dancing. I'm jovial. I'm happy. You don't mind, Larry, if I... Okay.
Okay. Slow down, woman. Slow down, woman. What are you trying to say?
Here's the thing. You got to get off YouTube. You've been getting on every single day. You want your freedom, honey. Lover boy of mine.
Hell yeah, I want my freedom. I miss my family. My cousin's dying. My other cousin's half in the grave, foot on a banana peel and the other in a grave.
I know you want to get back to your family. I understand because I understand you.
I know you do. You're the greatest, baby. Love you to death. You're my rock. You're my rock.
I know. The rock of the altar.
You mean Gibraltar? Oh, I got that one right.
You're so clever.
Well, here's what we're going to do. Now you got to go along with this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I need another drink.
I know. I'm out of Coke.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, well, take care of that honey pie, sweet love of mine, gorgeous woman of my life. We'll take care of that. Keep on dancing, dancing. Just be a dancing fool like I am.
Wanna dance the night away, Larry, Larry, my lovely Larry, 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 Larry. You're such a good man to me. But I wish you wouldn't yell at me all the time. Sometimes you scare me.
Wait a minute, gender roles here. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Okay, I'm Larry. And I'm my lovely, gorgeous, his lovely, gorgeous, wonderful woman.
You're the hottest thing I ever had, baby. You know that. You know that. Look, here's what we're going to do. Listen carefully.
Wait a minute. No more scams. You have to get off YouTube. How do you expect to get out? We're going to get married on January 31st. Isn't that what you told me?
Oh, yeah, baby. You got to trust me. You got to trust me. We're getting married January 31st.
But Larry, you don't have a valid visa or passport. And you can't get bail.
Don't mind what that, what Pedro says. We're getting married on January 31st. You got to trust me. Remember, I promised you the moon, the sun, and the stars.
I trust you. I always believe you, hon. So let's what? What do you want to do? You got something in mind? Hey, I like this place, but they're kind of cheap on the liquor here. Got an empty glass. God damn it, would you get more Coca-Cola?
Don't worry. Don't worry. Coming right up. Coming right up. Coming right up. I mean, I need a little more of that stuff myself. I'm on a buzz tonight. New Year's Eve, baby. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. Good year. Well, here's what you do, honey. Now listen very carefully. You know, you told me something a little while ago. We're going to keep this thing kind of undercover for a while. You want me to get off YouTube, don't you? Want me off YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Let's play low for a while. But meanwhile, plan for the wedding. Get your guest list out.
Oh, I can't wait, Larry. I can't wait. I want to dance. I got PTSD and I'm having psychological problems. At least that's what I told immigration. And they bought it. This is good so far.
Now, wait a minute. Do you really think they're going to buy into this total? Do you think this is going to work? That's what I need to know.
Look, you started this. You have to finish it. I didn't want to do this, but you made me do it. Now I might be in trouble. I'm not going to give you none anymore.
Oh, honey, you know you're the best lover in the world. Know what I'm saying? You're the best lover in the world. Love you. Sun, stars, and the moon. We're going to get out of here. We're going to be free. I'm going to take you all over the United States. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see the national parks. You know. I just have to talk to the U.S. Embassy again. And then from there, Scotland Yard. And convince a number of viewers to donate me like $10,000. It's an easy goal. Easy as pie. He's going to leave the country. Then there's not going to be any case anymore.
Are you sure about that, Larry? Things don't look pretty good for you right now. And after I put that complaint in, that could turn on me.
Baby, trust me. Trust me. All the women, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Have I done you bad so far? Did I?
Well, if you really want me to answer that, you got me involved in this shit. That's not cool. But tonight, New Year's Eve, here's what we're going to do, Larry. Pretend that you're going to get off YouTube. This is an idea, and I know you never listened to me. But say that the immigration came over on New Year's Day.
Oh?
Yeah.
Are they going to buy that? I mean, seriously? New Year's Day, an immigration officer comes over here. I don't know if they're going to buy that tonight. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Okay, oh well. You know, we could try that. But I don't think the audience is going to believe me. I mean, they never believe me already. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Okay, Chelsea, here's what I'm going to do. Hey, here's what I'm going to do. Let me, pass me another drink here. Out of Coca-Cola, goddammit, I have to have it straight. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell my viewing audience. I'm going to tell them that immigration officer came over yesterday and they said they're going to come over and confiscate my phone because I want to save face. You know what I mean, darling? If you're from the South, I call you my Southern belle. I mean, I really would. But you're not my Southern belle. You're my Asian beauty cutie.
Well, thank you, Larry. Thank you very much. You're not so bad yourself. So what's your plan? Continue what you were saying.
Well, if I tell my audience that, you know, immigration came over, you know, I can save face because, you know, you just gave me this big speech earlier about you got to get off YouTube, that you're not helping things out. that you're not helping things out. Let's stick to this plan, like all our other plans. This way, if I don't come on, they're not going to think that I was forced to get off. We can make this work.
Well, all your other plans so far has really not worked out. Well, I'll go along with what you say. But if you screw this up again, we're over.
Hey, you remember the last time, honey, we told them that... You remember the last time we told them that we broke up? They bought that for a while, but then they kind of caught on that. Although, I guess nobody really believed it. But we made a good try at that, didn't we?
We sure did. Hey, I want to go back to dancing. I love this club. I forgot the name again. What you call it?
The Mandawi Detention Center.
Oh, okay. This is the coolest place I've ever been. Can you turn up that music? Play that song. I love that song. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, can you
Sing like me. My name is Larry. I'm going to sing you a love song that you will never, ever forget. Ooh, you're swooning me. Ah, is it the alcohol or I'm swooning, oh.
Honey, you okay? I didn't know you were going to drink anything. I don't think you could handle booze like I can. Said do CPR? Oh, honey, my lovely, beautiful, gorgeous woman, please don't go for me. I need you. I need you to come and serve me. I need you to bring me supplies. Oh, no.
I'll get you out. I'll get you going again.
Oh, I'm trying. Is this where I put my hands?
Get your hands off my breast.
Oh, okay. I thought that's CPR.
I'm fine, Larry. I'm fine.
Well, I just wanted an excuse to touch you, baby. I mean, we have an audience here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I do know what you're saying, but this is not the place and time to do this kind of shit in public. And stop yelling at these people. The guards and people, they're going to report this. What kind of language? Sometimes I do got to speak up, Larry.
You know me, I talk. I talk and say what's on my mind. I say what's on my mind all the time. I guess that's what got me in here in the first place. I admit it. You know what I'm saying, dear? My lovely, beautiful, gorgeous woman.
Yeah, Larry. I know exactly what you're saying. Where's it gotten to you so far? Where?
Well, we're together. It's New Year's Eve, baby. Party time. Like it's 1999 in the South, where my brothers and sisters live. And you know how we party out there when they get out of their little trailer, which is hard for them to do. They know how to cook up some really good shit. And that booze just keeps on flowing. You know what I'm saying, dear?
Well, I've never been to the South. But someday I'd like to go with you when you get out.
Don't worry, honey. It's around the corner. We're getting married on the 31st. I was thinking of inviting you-know-who, Pedro. You think I should invite Pedro?
I think that would be the kindest thing to do. He should be your best man.
I don't know if he'd want to do that after all that happened.
Well, I don't know. Because if he was there with you, I think it might turn out to be a big disaster.
What was he going to do, man? You know how strong I am. I'll wipe the floor with him. I'm not afraid of anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of anybody.
Well, I don't know how many times you've gotten beaten up that you told me. I know you mean well, Larry, but, you're pretty busted up half the time. And you told me about your history, and whoever hit you on the head with that... Now, what did you say it was, Larry? Was it a rock? Was it a stick? Or was it a beer bottle?
I'll tell you the truth, I forgot. I was so goddamn drunk. Yeah, I get that way sometimes.
Yeah, noticed that. Yeah.
Well, a man's gotta have a good time. You know what I'm saying? A man's gotta have a good time. If I have to spend my time in here, I'm gonna make the best of it. This is my new home. I never had any better in my life. No rent, no electricity. And you come to see me, sweetheart.
When I can, but it's really a large ride going from where I live to come down here. I hope you really appreciate that.
Don't worry, I'll promise. I'll pay you. I'll pay you. I'll give you some money. I'll pay for your transportation.
Well, you never did before. It makes me believe you're going to do it now. I just gave you 1,000 pesos last week.
1,000? You never gave me no money. You're lying, woman. You're lying.
And everything else I give you all the time. Sometimes it gets unbearable, Larry.
Come on, you know I'm worth it, baby. I love you to death. Sun, moon, and the stars all the way. January 31st, the bells are going to ring. We're going to get married.
I should have the karaoke people play that song. I think I'm in a mood to sing. I got to get out of this depression and this PTSD.
Hey, beer tender, here's a song for you. How about I'm going to get married?
Here we go. Do, 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 do. Going to the chapel and we're going to get married.
What a dancer you are.
Going to the chapel and we're going to get married.
Yeah, we're going to the chapel and we're going to get married. We're going to be married. You'll see. I'm going to put it on camera. Remember, when you look in my eyes, there's nobody home. Because I'm getting ready to bust this joint. I might take Jay's advice. What do you think, honey?
You have a chance tonight. There's the fence. There's the fence. Consider it, sweetheart. We'll be together. We'll run away. We'll run away.
I don't know if I want to take that chance, man, because I'm so goddamn stupid. I might try this. If they catch me, I'm going to have more charges against me.
But wait a minute. You said you loved me. You'd do anything for me.
Well, almost anything, honey, but there's some things I'm just not going to do, like, pay the bills and stuff like that. I have you do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I still got them thinking that I'm not getting my Social Security disability, and they seem to be buying that shit.
Yeah, you've gotten away with that for a long time, but I think they're starting to disbelieve you. You might try something else. I mean, it's becoming pretty obvious. And what if somebody actually produces some papers, Larry?
That's illegal. They can't go into there. That's illegal. They can't go into my paperwork. They can't produce nothing. Just let them send me donations. Make them think what they want and feel sorry for me.
Well, Larry, you tried that before. I gotta go back dancing again. Microphone, please. Please, microphone.
My girl loves to dance. Look at her. Look at her go. Look at her go. She's depressed, PTSD. God bless her. God bless her. God bless her. That's my girl. God bless her. She's dancing away. Even with her depression, and she's in fear of her life to leave her house. She fears like somebody's been threatening her. But she comes out a long distance, come to visit me, and she comes alone. She's not afraid of nothing. She ain't got no PTSD. She ain't got no goddamn fear. She ain't got no psychological disorders. Look at her go, singing on a microphone. We can keep this charade up for a while. We might actually get him deported.
Well, it's your idea, and if it goes sour, I'm going to blame this all on you, and it's all over.
Honey, just trust me. You know me. I always get my way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've heard what you've been saying for a long, long time. But nothing's ever come through. And that goddamn ring you bought me, that was cheap as shit. Come on, Larry. You could have done better than that. All the times you're buying booze and cigarettes in the past, you could have been putting money just for a really proper wing for our engagement.
Oh, honey, come on, man. It came in an LED box with a light in it, man. That's like some real classy shit. I really thought you appreciate that. Did you see my face on the video when I replayed it? I was so happy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was so happy to show you this thing and give it to you, to show you my love.
Well, wait a minute. That guy that put you in here, he gives his girlfriend real jewelry. And I get something made of tin in an LED box?
Well, honey, it's all I could afford. In fact, I borrowed that money from you, by the way. And I got it from, Lasada, where we get all the other shit.
You got me something from Lasada? I wish it even had gold plate on it. I'd feel a lot better, Larry.
Well, honey, that's all I could really afford. I thought it was the thought that counts.
Well, generally it is. But you gotta admit, that is goddamn cheap of you. It was downright embarrassing. You shouldn't have put it on camera. I gotta go dance it again. I got PSTD. Oh, do. Get over my PTSD. Yes, I'm going to do tonight at Club Mandawi Detention Center. Larry, how come you're not dancing?
You know I can't dance, man. I try to make a fool out of myself. Remember the last time I went to the bar, I had my pajama pants on? I was dancing away, but that's about all my moves are, because I got a bad back.
Oh, Larry, you don't have any bad back. How many motorcycles or how many rides have I taken with you? There's nothing wrong with your back. Why do you say that? Oh, I understand. You want the Social Security people to really think there's something with your back so you don't get your payments stopped.
Well, that was the idea. But I don't know, they might soon catch up with me. I'm wondering because, John Blaze is really doing some research on me. Although they caught me a couple times, my beautiful, gorgeous girlfriend, basically slipping up on this, saying that I'm actually getting it.
Oh, maybe they didn't really hear you right. Honey, I trust in you. We're going to have a wonderful life together. You know how I know that?
Why?
Because you promised me. I'm holding you to it. We're going to get married on the 31st. Whether I have to just jump on you and hit you on the head with a bottle.
I don't know, honey. Sure that wasn't you that hit me his head on the bottle. We had that big argument that time. Well, but I know you never do that to me. I know you never do that to me.
Oh, honey, there's a lot of things I'll do to you. Just keep on treating me right.
Yeah, I know how to do that, man. I'm the stud of the century.
Oh, everything is sex with you, Barry. Sex. What's wrong with you? Always referring to your little penis.
Man, I got the biggest one in town. What are you talking about? Somebody said it was deformed. Does my penis look deformed to you?
I don't know. What is a penis supposed to look like?
Well, look at mine. That's a standard, above standard penis. All the girls love it. All the girls love it. And guess what? I tell them that I got fixed.
Well, I'm lucky I didn't get pregnant so far because whether you like it or not, you're going to be a daddy.
Hey, that means spending more money. I can't do this. I ain't paying for no money for anybody. My girl's got to have a job and she's got to take care of me.
That's what you think. I'm not a walking ATM like you were to that other girl. She was a walking ATM. You remember what they said on YouTube?
I don't give a fuck what they said. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. If they don't want to donate, fuck them all too. I don't want the donations. Fuck you all. You're all supposed to be my friends.
Barry, do you really think that they're your friends? Or are they just trying to humor you?
I don't know. I'm sure I got a few out there. You know what I'm saying? Sure I got a few out there.
January 31st. January 31st. I can't wait for my wedding day. Wait a minute. How are we going to pull this off? You, Larry, do not have a valid ID. Maybe that guy was right. And your passport. And you ain't got the financial means to pull this off either. And what good is us getting married if you're never going to get out of jail?
Ah, honey, you know me, we'll plan something. Let's just get the other dude. Let's get him kicked out of the country. The case will be removed, and I'm going to get my freedom, and we're going to get married.
Play that song again. I love that song. Going to the chapel and we're going to get married. Going to the chapel and we're
Going to get married, honey. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my umpteenth show. What do you have to eat this morning? Look at this spread just for morning, man. Let me show you some shit here. Your stomach's okay and everything now, and everything good? All right. All right. Got a really big shoe this morning. Really big shoe. In fact, her son borrowed my shoes to go hiking, and I think it was a little big for him. He's a big guy, but he's got some small-ass feet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, welcome, man. Oh, thank you very much, Stefan. You know, it's not a far reflection from the truth. And, you know, didn't do anything illegal. I mean, nothing wrong with what I said. I mean, it's factual, and it's how we all see it and how I see it, and it's pretty much an updated version of what the hell is going on, really. So, yeah. But I'm no puppet master, but I think that was a really good shoe, if I say so myself, and I do say so myself. How's everybody doing on the 2nd of the new year? The 2nd of the new year. I wanted to make that a classic. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Viking Sun come in, great show. I mean, I love entertaining. You understand, on my show, it is entertainment. I mean, it's true. It's always been since day one. I've teach you people things. I tell you my personal feelings about when I first came to the Philippines. You know, go out on my deck on the balcony, and I reflect about the day and the culture shock I had. I talk to you about health issues. I try to help people out. You know, I try to show you what I can of the town, my opinion, and I give you all this wonderful philosophy, you know, and I really try to help you guys out, and you know that. And I think I've always had a pretty good shoe. It's always been a good shoe. It's always been entertaining. But some people, they think they're entertaining, but they're attacking. I tell you, they're attacking. And attacking every day, every day, every day, every day. But, hey. Yeah, I've been reading some of the comments. Excuse me, I'm going to have a smoke. You know what I'm saying? King of the Jundra. Yeah, Jundra. G-E-N-R-E. He still says, what does he say? He doesn't say genre. He says genre. Yeah, that's right. There you go. You're right. Another person that don't get it is Nico. Nico don't get it either. He doesn't get it. Genre. I don't know. They talk about me and my English or my spelling. Well, to me, it's just typos. That's all it is. It's laziness. Instead of hit the spell checker, it's just writing real quick. I got an excuse for that. What's their excuse? Dick ain't got no excuse. Yeah, we'll do another show like that in a couple of days, maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah, I did read some of the comments. I don't know if I read all of them. Well, let me see. Great show. It was a parody. Frank killing Barry with this LOL. Disclaimer. Ricky praised you on his live stream last night. I actually and truly laughed out loud. Raining Cats and Dogs, you need to go back and read. Okay, let me go back. Masterpiece, says Larry Liempo. Raining Cats and Dogs says, need more burps. Stefan says, I would love to see Barry's reaction when he's watching this right now. Hey, Barry. Stefan says, Larry, that's great. Larry Liempo says, you should listen to Kevin. You should listen to Kevin Turtle.
Brain Damage says, Bummer, Brevis, Turtle, all hopeless. Frank is winning big time. Raining Cats and Dogs says he could have been out ages ago if he listened to his lawyer. Stefan says Ricky is going to love this video. Stefan says, cuz. Stefan says Shaw will need a third job to pay for the wedding ceremony. Joe Bean says getting married could raise funds too. That's an idea. Stefan laughed, LOL. Stefan, don't old girls want to spend their New Year's Eve with their dream man in the detention center? That's where Stefan's LOL came in on that. I'm going backwards. I'm reading backwards. Anthony says, I admit it. I fell for the breakup. Barry had me. He fooled with those tears. No, he's good. Raining Dog says, another plan. He's going to club Bickett's on. Brain Damage says, this play could be called rubbing salt into a gaping wound. Stefan says, Frank, please lead this video up. I will. Stefan says, I can't stop laughing at the puppet of Bummer. It's so perfect. Brain Damage says, how's your relationship going, Brevis? LOL. Larry Umpo says, Animal Rights Group now investigating Sebastian. Clint Easton says, just needs black rotten teeth. Raining Cats and Dogs says, now this is super realistic. I feel I'm almost there. Stefan says, this is the one time I hope the Copycat channel captures it. D. Macadav says, all over the United States in the Raptor. Clinton says, anyway. And Clinton says, yep. Clinton says, well, the eyes are the same. Stefan says, Frank, this might be your greatest video ever. Anthony says, this is pretty cool stuff. I wonder if this is scripted or done. It was just done on a moment. Absolutely a moment. You know. Let's see. Stefan says, a family that put that Barry never mentioned over the past 7 years. Yeah, he talks about the family he never mentions. This will drive Bummer crazy, which is great. Stefan's, yeah, Raining Cats and Dogs. There's a background character missing, Brevis. What are the comments? I haven't even been reading this shit. Might be the greatest play I've ever seen. Brain Damage says, Bummer's serious trouble for listening to Brevis and Turtle, but won't listen to his attorney. All eating crow. Raining Cats and Dogs says, brought to you by the courtesy of Long Time. Larry Lamper says, super chat. Sleepyhead says, Paw Patrol behind the scenes. D. Macadav says, this is good stuff. Just a Flopper says, Paw Patrol live adaptation. Viking Sun says, cute. Clint Anson says, this is so accurate, it's scary. Raining Cats and Dogs says, have a cigar, man. He had a cigar burning in it. Did you see a burning cigar with his hand at one point? You'd have to look through the video. You know he loves his cigars, right? A good cigar and a bourbon, right? Larry the Emperor says, it's Barry and Abe. Barry and Abe. I don't call her that. Come on, guys. Be nice. Be nice. Let's keep this clean on here, you know? Come on now. Anyway, it's day 2 into the new year. I'm still alive. I certainly am. Haven't eaten breakfast, though. But I got up overnight because my lovely, beautiful, gorgeous girlfriend wasn't feeling good, because that's the kind of man I am. I attend to her needs. Every single need, if you know what I'm saying. With no problem either. You know what I'm saying with that? Yeah. She likes it. I like it. That's all that matters. But wait a minute, you're 70 years old. How could you do that? Probably better than your boyfriend. His girlfriend said he had a deformed dick. I'm not going to tell. Anyway, guys. He is not even divorced in the USA, still separated. I don't know what the update on that is. He might, I don't know. I didn't remember seeing, when Alo's researching everybody, I don't know if I remember seeing a marriage dissolution. So he could very well be married in the United States. You got a point. Not that thing between his shoulders, Oh, that's a pimple. And I got a good point. Come on, John Blaze. You're the master investigator. The know-it-all. Larry, investigate that one. Go see if he's got any marriage records, or divorce records, rather. But don't forget, he has to produce this shit to get married on before January 3rd. I mean, there's so much to do, really. But, the brilliant man that he is, well, he'll figure it out, right? Just like he figured everything else out. And where is he now? He's got it all figured out. I don't know who was advising him. He has a lawyer, but the lawyer didn't even want to talk to the guy. That's not a good relationship, client and lawyer. That's really not. Oh, I've always had a sense of humor, raining cats and dogs. Yeah, so maybe he can't get legally married even if he could out here because, if he's still legally married, no. I know that his ex is with another guy. No, the ex is with another guy. They even have, I think he even have some children, if I'm not mistaken. Anthony says so much to do before the wedding without any inclination to get it done. I know. What is he doing? He's sitting there listening to my shows and defaming me and throwing insults at me and yelling at all his viewers for not giving him any donations and telling fuck you to everybody. Fuck you, everyone. Fuck you, guy. Oh, I think you go on Frank's channel, so fuck you. Fuck you. Well, that's a way to get your audience and donations. That's an excellent way. Well, he fucked himself over on that too. Nobody trusts the guy. Everybody knows he's not getting his Social Security, that he is getting a Social Security disability. Pardon me. I mean, how would he get that fat? How would he be able to afford all these order routes, from Grab and other avenues? How would he do that? Because, the truth is his girlfriend can't do that. She's not rich. I mean, you only make so much selling these little 3-inch by 3-inch carpets, and then you sell stuff to Sorry store. But then you got to buy supplies. It's a really lot of pressure that he's putting on her. A lot of pressure. She's probably just, if she's stressed out at all and got PTSD or anything, it probably has to do with him. It has nothing to do with me. She got herself in between all this shit. She didn't want to. God bless her. She didn't want to. But he got her involved in everything. We all know that. Maybe she has PTSD now. Maybe she's got depression now. But no. Nah. According to the New Year's Eve video, she was having a good old time. Very extroverted. Not introverted, she was extroverted. Dancing, singing. That ain't no woman with no PTSD. That ain't no woman. Hey, Willis, what you talking about? But that ain't no woman with no goddamn PTSD, depression, in fear of her life for somebody that she never met, that lives like fucking 125 miles from her. She's afraid to go out. And Larry Barry says that she has to go out with her friends or cousins because she's afraid. She fears for her life. Oy. I think you're underestimating the earning potential of the rag lady of Carcar. No, that's not nice. Don't call it a rag lady. Come on. Be nice. Don't be Barry. Gotta be nice on my show. Let's not call her names. She already made the biggest mistake in her life, Maybe you gotta feel a little bit sorry for her. But they're getting married on January 31st. Oh, yeah. And I said, I should be the best man. I really think I should. Maybe I brought them together. No, I don't want no credit to that. No. No. They got together on Tinder. I have nothing to do with dating sites. I'm a married man. Recognize that laugh? That's probably one of the sickest laughs I've ever heard. Yeah. Ay. PTBD, post-traumatic bummer disorder.
We all having a gay old time. Oh, gay old time. That means happy. Remember in the past when gay meant you were happy? Do you remember that? Now if you say that somebody's having a gay old time, it has a whole nother meaning to it. Girls, what are you barking at? What you barking at? It's only John. It's only John. Were you throwing that over there?
Yeah.
For the cats or something? Oh, better than behind the house. Maybe the dogs will get that. Well, I don't know. Hopefully there's no onions in that. Dogs can't eat onions. I didn't eat anything. Though the lights were shining bright last night at the Disco Mandawi. They were shining light, drinking, and cavorting. Bummer yelling at everybody. Took over the place, but the lights were shining. What do you got? What do you got?
Coffee.
No, what am I going to eat?
I don't know.
Beautiful love of mine. By the way, we'll have to screw this.
Yeah, I always do that.
Yeah, we'll have to, find the hole in that door. There's a little hole in there. Gotta find the hole. Draw a target on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta make some tea. Where's my famous cup? It's right here. I think I'm down to one packet. I need some green tea, honey. You know what I'm saying? I know. No, I'm not pissing. I'm filling a cup here, folks, of water for my last tea bag. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Throw that puppy into there.
I don't. Dogs already ate, no?
I didn't feed him.
Wala ko na, Jeff.
No, feed him now. Even I thought that was a funny show. Okay, so let's get down to reality, folks. But then again, on my show, it's always been reality. You know that. You gotta have some fun sometimes. But there's ways of having fun without really attacking somebody. And you gotta show some finesse to that. You really have to. Because, you gotta be respectful. And I believe in respect. I'll tell you, I get no respect at all. Take my wife, please. Well, she's not your wife. You want her to be your wife. Yeah. You wouldn't let anybody take her, would you? Come on now. Would you do that? You know what? I'm surprised he didn't react. I was watching this video last night. And upon watching this video, I did notice that when she was up there dancing, there was some guy had his hand around her waist. Am I out? She had his hand around her waist. Man, I'm really shocked that he didn't go up there and... Hold on a minute. Hold on, boys. Okay. Hey, we got some new calendars here, people. And then, I'll tell you what the crude thing he did too was. He goes, he was making fun of their language. The boy was making fun of their language last night. So much respect for the culture, and right in front of her. Yeah, speak English, he says. Fuck you, speak English. I don't know if you figured it out yet there. I'm in the house here. It's their language, man. It's their language. Jesus Christ, man. Get fucking real. Yeah, he said. We heard that. I heard that.
We all heard that. Speak English. You said that before in the past. Nah, you're going to be around me. I don't care, man. You speak English around me. Why? They're Filipino. They got every right to speak their language. What a dodo bird. Okay, comments. Do the dogs have a special bark for when Brevis and stalk in your area? Raining cats and dogs. I wonder if Barry has a glory hole in his cell. I'm not going to comment on that. He's always talking about how crude. Yeah, I've been having those sex. I've been just rubbing them off, man. I've just been rubbing them off. You know what I'm saying? Been rubbing them off. Well, I hope he cleans his hands when he does that. Please. Then he was going to touch his girlfriend afterwards, give her a kiss or whatever, hold her hand or something. We don't know where that hand has been. We don't even know if he washes his goddamn ass. How'd you like to be on the receiving end of that? Not me. No sanitation, if you know what I mean. Not a good environment. Not even for him. You know, I'm a compassionate person. I really am. You know. And I don't think that's no place for anybody. Shit. Even my dogs, they live in a beautiful home. Lots of room to roam around. Clean bowl of water all the time. I make sure that clean bowl of water. Get fed on time. Give them baths. They take baths. Well, showers anyway. We bathe them. How often does this guy bathe? I don't even know. I don't even want to know. Teacher, I don't even want to know. See what I'm saying? I don't even want to know. Gotta get some water here. Hold on. Gotta take my meds. No benzos this morning. I don't take benzos in the morning. No, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs fixing. We all need fixing. We live in a very complicated society. Very complicated. I don't know how everybody wakes up every day, really. But if you manage to wake up another day, you're doing damn good. It's just the way it is. You know that, I know that. Count your blessings, everybody. Count them. And if you got a great relationship, that makes it even better. See, one thing good about my relationship, of many things, but we both have a good sense of humor. We have a really unique sense of humor. We can make each other laugh. And sometimes I do things naturally that make her laugh. I know, like, look at her. She likes my expressions. And I'm kind of like, oh, you want water? Did they deny? No. What are you looking for? Oh, you got water. There's no more food in it. You just ate. It's medicine time again. I got to give her meds. She's on meds. She's not on benzos, though. No. Prednisone. Okay, shake the bottle. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake, shake, shake. And somebody was shaking their booty last night. That's for dang sure. Man. Club M. Club Mandawi, baby. Club Mandawi. That's better than where Ricky was at. A lot better. Hold on. Medicine time. Come here, sweetheart. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. All right, she got her dose of reality here. Me, I haven't even had my tea yet. I gotta wait till this thing cools off anyway, so. The whole idea of my show to pass is just to, have a good old time. Good old time. You gotta do something on your show to entertain yourself and your audience. I think that's pretty imperative. I actually truly do. I mean, if you're gonna come on here, you might as well have fun. Gotta defrost the blueberries. Gotta defrost the blueberries. The blueberries. Okay, where's my little cup? See, I like to share certain things with my audience. Because I'm that kind of a guy. Because, sharing is caring. Okay. Here goes the blueberries. Oh, look at them fine-ass purple blueberries. Let them defrost just a little bit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, and Barry, I gotta go because I gotta figure out what kind of breakfast we're gonna have. We have the basketball team is coming over today, Barry. The basketball team's coming. But we're lacking one thing. We don't have a basketball. Well, maybe we should get a basketball. Well, we don't got any hoops. God damn it. We don't have any hoops. I should put some up in the yard when they're here. They can play a little hoop. Get the whole dang family here. What do they do in the South to have fun? It's not always that, lethargic life of sitting down having a mint julep or something, Now these guys, they're dealing with the hard stuff, Moonshine. Man, might as well drink turpentine, man. That's some bad stuff. I think it's worse than, what do you call that from Alaska? It's fucking 125 proof. It's called clear. What is that called? You guys must know. It's called clear something. It's like a pure fucking alcohol. You might know the name of that. It's called something clear or something. And it's a pure ass alcohol. You drink too much of that, you will die. You will die, but you'll go down really fast. You'll go down really fast with that. It's called clear something or something like that. Everclear. Thank you very much. There's a man, brain damage. You got no brain damage. Your brain is working. Your brain is working just fine, sir. Your brain is working just fine. Anyway, appreciate the audience this morning. Yeah, we've been hitting up a lot of shows lately, but I felt in a good mood, to put on some shows, and I like to share certain things. I don't mind because unlike some people, I really got nothing to hide. I don't hide anything. I don't lie about anything. That's a big difference, and it's a really big difference between me and him. When everything that comes out of his mouth, when his lips are moving, he's lying. He's lying. Guys, listen, she'll wake up someday. Anyways, today starts the deadline. It's the 2nd of the month. This is the first day. There's 2 more days left. He knows what he's got to do. If he doesn't think I'm serious about that, try me. Triple dog dare me, man. Triple dog dare me. Triple dog. You'll be familiar with that terminology. Triple dog dare me. Let's not make a big mess of this shit. You want to get this shit over with, and you want me to cut you a little bit of slack. I'll bend a little. But you know my terms. I'm not going to change it. All right? I already wrote to my attorney this morning explaining everything. I'll let him get back to me. And it's what I want. It's not necessarily what he wants. I'm the one that's dishing out the casheroni. Yeah. I'm dishing out the money. If this is my wishes, he has to follow them. Unless there's a real legal thing where he says, no, you can't do that. And I'll simply ask him, well, why can't I do that? Okay, let's navigate around this. What else can we do? And he'll let me know. He'll let me know. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful beginning of the new year. And I mean that with all my heart. You know I do. Girls, what are you doing? What you looking at now? You got your water. You gotta go? Okay, we've been on here for a while. Hey guys, do me a favor, will you? And for the trolls, don't support somebody that's going to be constantly lying to you and scamming you all the time. I mean, it just comes to a point where, fun is fun, and entertainment it's entertainment. Yes, it is. But truthfully, sometimes things go far. In fact, I seen a comment on Barry's show from somebody up to this point who was kind of sort of supporting him, and he said it straight out that I'm no longer supporting you because I can't trust you and whatever he said. And this has been basically the new trend of what's been going on with him. I mean, it's taken this long, but I think with the abundance of the shows that he puts on YouTube and the lies that he's been telling all this time, people just don't have that inclination to want to help him out. Especially the biggest lie that he has no idea. Get married. Support yourself. You can't support a woman. How you gonna get married? Come on, be fucking real for once. I know that's a hard thing to do, but be fucking real. Get married. It's unrealistic. If it's realistic, I'd say it. I don't know. Here's the thing, man. I don't have a problem with them getting married. You know, she can marry whoever the hell she wants. That's her mistake. You know, I don't have to be married to the guy. But I mean, Jesus Christ, man. You know, you have to make good decisions in your life. But you know, you have to be prepared for stuff like this. You can't just, oh, I'm going to get married, and even set a date to it. Preacher's going to come over and everything. How is that possible? You know, maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think I'm missing anything. I really don't. I don't think I'm missing anything. You've got to have the credentials. Everything from a valid passport and ACR card and a valid visa. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense to me. I mean, that's just the way it works. And then there's this financial thing, you know, where you have to prove that you're financially capable of taking care of her. Any woman, don't have to be her, anybody in this situation, you know. It's just not feasible. It's just not going to really work. It doesn't work. Like his famous word, it don't work that way, it don't work that way. No, it don't work your way. There's a big difference. Don't work your way, slime ball. Like the Rolling Stones song, you can't always get what you want. But if you try so hard, you just might find you'll get what you need. And you know what you need? To spend some time in a fucking prison. That's what you need. You're not an honorable man. You're not a good man by your own demonstration. You're not. Stop making all these promises to your girlfriend. You know, she's probably a good girl by nature. She probably is. See, guys, I haven't been saying a lot of bad shit about her, have I? No, I haven't. No, I have not. She's probably a good person by heart. But she got entangled with him. And that was the big mistake. That was a huge mistake. And you know, remember with the Sheila thing? And like, you know, let's go back in history just a little bit before I sign off on here. You know, with Sheila's situation, the only thing I was trying to do, and not just me, there was a lot of people. They was just trying to tell her that, you know, you're going to be in for a big disappointment. And what happened? She was. You know, when you're trying to do good for somebody, then they turn it around on you. That's not fair. That's not fair at all, but life isn't fair, is it? When you're trying to help somebody and then they turn on you, but then they realize later on, you know what, he was right. They may not want to admit it, but they'll say he was right. I should have listened to him, or that person, or the other person, or this person, or that person. I should have listened. You can't be a walking ATM in a relationship. The guy has to stand on his own feet. I mean, a guy has to contribute in a relationship. Not expect all the time to have his hand out. That's cold, man. That's like really cold. You can't do that. But he does that very well. Extraordinarily well. It's an art to him.
Je.
He's an artist, a con artist, by demonstration. Okay, I gotta have something here. Anybody has any last words here, just feel free. Just feel free. I'm gonna have some eggs, scrambled eggs. I'm gonna have some blueberries. That's what I'm gonna have. No Oreos here this morning. I'm not eating no Oreos. No McDonald's. No Jolly Bees. No cheese puffs. Potato chips. Oh, wow. Ricky came in with a compliment. My God, I'm so honored, Rickster. You're killing it, sir. You're killing it, he says. Briskets and lottery tickets says, maybe the human rights people are facilitating the illustrious wedding. Perhaps. Human rights people. Don't forget the Geneva Convention. Brisket and lottery ticket says, anyone wanting to marry Bummer really speaks to the poverty in the PH. Geneva Convention? No, he goes, he's making fun of that, but there's a lot of aspects to the Geneva Convention. He goes, you don't know what they do. I'm beginning to wonder what they do now. But I don't think it has anything to do with his situation to help him out. The Geneva Convention? Geneva Convention? That was one of his better ones. Wow. Well, it's a new year. We've lost some people in 2024, haven't we? Roberto probably kicked the bucket. Mark Guy, Ed Lippett. God, the list is going on here now, isn't it? Brain Damage says, high sickness, funny live streams. Oh, his sickness and funny live stream last night. Hang that clown mask on the wall behind you. Stefan says, we all know Barry is lying about the phone. But it was funny that he said the bill's going to have, the BI's going to have to give Barry American food and spend 2,000 pesos a day. Yeah, they're going to do that for you, Barry. They're definitely going to do that. Put it in order on Grab for that. I mean, the guy feels that the world owes him something, man. The world don't owe anything to this guy, but he sure owes a lot to the world. Nobody owes him anything. It's the other way around. Because he's a clown. He's a clown. Hey, did you get lucky last night, Ricky? Oh, I know. Barry would have loved to have been at Bamboozers, but he wouldn't have been missing anything. I don't know. Whatever Ricky was displaying in there, that was not prime material, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think Barry would miss out on that. Not at all. But, he'd take what he can get. He'll take what he can get. Clint Anson says, and Shaw does look like Abraham Lincoln. The resemblance is amazing. That is your statement, sir. That is your statement, sir. I did not say that. Now, let's not make fun of the woman. She's a fine gal. Randy, she's a fine gal. What a good wife she would be.
Don't know what happened last night.
Oh, marriage. Here's the thing. I could understand true love. You want to get married. But first of all, let's go back a little bit on this. You don't need to get married to show your love. Oh, he didn't go yet? Yeah. Hurry up. Yeah. Okay, and you don't need a piece of paper. No matter what your situation, you don't need a piece of paper. Not necessarily. You do it maybe for, all right, you show love to each other, and the marriage certificate says, and I know about that stuff. Oh, believe me, I do. But is it really necessary? It's really not. But you see, especially here in the Philippines, That's the worst thing in the world you could do is get married because you can't get divorced here, man. You can't get divorced. And that creates a problem. You got to get an annulment, all that shit. Cost you money, cost you time, and all the. And look at Gary from the Philippine Experience. I don't know what Blaze is talking about. I know a guy who could get annulment in 6 months. Well, first of all, I know more about that. My lawyer. One of his specialties is annulment. That's true. My lawyer has a specialty on criminal law and annulment. Yeah. And it's nothing like John Blaze says. And do you realize the steps? If you listen to Gary from the Philippine Experience, of course he hasn't been on for a while. I don't know what his relationship is now. This went on for years, 5 years or something, before she was able to get annulment. And do you know the steps you got to go through it there? And then you got to get together with the other party, the other married part of the partnership, and you got to go through psychological tests. You got to prove that there's a reason why you should end a marriage. It's a very complicated process. Very complicated. Well, of course, he's lying about the phone. That was pretty obvious. Yeah, on a holiday, immigration's going to come down to visit him just to tell him that we're going to take your phone away. Well, why didn't they take it away right then? Busted. And busted on the fact that they're on a holiday. You can't even on a regular business day get a hold of these people. Nevertheless, to make a personal visit to the cell. So, you know what? You're doing wrong. You got to take away that phone from you. Then he said, oh, yeah, downstairs. Oh, yeah, they're going to get it downstairs. They're going to lock it away. So I can't use it. Wait a minute, I thought immigration coming from all the way from Manila, coming all the way to Mandawi, just to tell you that. And they didn't take your phone away. He shoots himself in the foot all the time. I think he really honestly believes what comes out of his mouth. Okay, Brisket in the lottery says, 5 cyber libel charges and several hundred detention center live streams ago. Our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty. Next thing you know, he's going to be quoting. He does quote the Constitution, doesn't he? A couple of amendments. He has no idea what they're all about, of course. You realize that. He is funny, though. Let's face it. He is funny. I understand the entertainment value with him. Because people that wouldn't know him and came on there and they listened to him, they would totally think he's joking around. But they don't know him. That's how he is. It's his nature. And the old story about the scorpion and the frog. The scorpion wanted to ride across the river. Made a lot of promise to that frog if if he could hop on his back and get across that river. Okay? Because the scorpion, couldn't swim. But the frog could. So the story. He gets on his back and makes a promise. The frog was reluctant. But, I'm afraid you might sting me and I'll drown. No, I wouldn't do that to you, man. Gotta trust me. Promise me. Promise me. Sun, moon, and the stars. I would never do that to you. Just get me across the river. Okay. The frog gives in. The scorpion gets on his back and they start to go across the river. But then a goddamn scorpion stings the frog. The frog said, what the fuck did you do? You said that you wouldn't do that to me if I took you across the river. The scorpion replies, it's in my nature. Well, you know what, folks? It's in his nature to do the things that he does. Brisket says it's hard to believe at times that anyone is that stupid. Now, look, I did a very realistic show today based on facts and adding a little bit of humor to it. And factual. Totally factual. What, they're turning the fucking detention center into a fucking discotheque? Karaoke? The guards? The tenants of that place? Food? Booze? Cigars? What is this, fucking Club Med? Fucking Club Med? No, it's the Mandawi Warden's Immigration Detention Center is what it is. Fucking using a phone. Says he don't play games on his phone, and he certainly does. You can hear the shooting going on.
I don't have a setup here. I go on my phone and all I play is Candy Crush. Bullshit. Yeah, I don't drink in my cell. I remember several times. And we know what you sound like when you're drinking because you've been around for 10 years and we heard you get drunk about a gazillion times. We know what you sound like when you're drunk, punk. And you were drinking. There was a bottle of Coke. There was a bottle of booze there. Come on, who do you think you're kidding? I got the most clever audience in the world. These people are fucking scholars. They're scholars, for God's sakes. They're scholars. And they're going to believe this shit? Briskets and lottery is hard to believe at times. Anyone is that stupid. Can't agree with you more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I'm enjoying talking to you, there comes a time I got to get off this damn thing. It's been an hour and 17 minutes. We've been running out these shows lately, haven't we? But only when I think something's really important, man. I got a couple of shorts on there you got to go back and review. Links on there. And, his girlfriend dancing away. The girl that is frightened to leave the house. The girl that has post-traumatic stress syndrome from me. The girl that's so depressed that she can't handle life. Even contemplating suicide or something. For a guy she never met. For a guy that never said anything to her of that nature. But to satisfy her boyfriend. Boy, what some women wouldn't want to do for their man. Stand by your man. I understand standing behind your man. It's an honorable thing to do. But there's a limit to standing by your man and what you're willing to do to stand by your man. You pay. One way or the other. As Licky likes to say. You're going to be paying him, but he ain't going to be paying you nothing. I could get married to a man that can't afford to take care of himself and has to rely on fucking begging and donations. It just doesn't work. But he's living in a fantasy world. A fantasy world. Hey, man, I got a clean toilet. Nah. He's living in a fucking fantasy world. Being in that jail cell has infected his brain. His brain, I tell you. The guy's lost it. Lost his monkey-ass fucking mind. I don't know. Reminded me of that commercial many, many years ago. This is your mind on drugs. And they showed this pan of fried eggs. How the eggs get fried up and, well, I don't know, maybe detention center does that to you. But his brain is getting fried from being in there. I mean, there's no question about it. I don't think anybody would disagree with me on that. How he talks. Everything, his demeanor. His anger. Attacking all the time. When the opposite thing he should be doing is to get out of that situation and find a way to do it. Especially if somebody is offering some kind of an option. It may not be the best thing in the world, but it's better than the obvious of what's going to happen. Tell me something, guys. Would you rather pay? It's a dumb question. Let's say you borrowed money off somebody. And you borrowed 650,000 pesos off somebody, right? Follow me? And you say to yourself, how am I going to pay 650,000 pesos? Oh, I lost my job. My Social Security isn't coming in. But then the guy says, oh, okay. I understand your situation. Here's your coffee, whatever. I'll tell you what, I'll reduce it to 250K. Oh my God, that's like less than half of what I actually owe. It is. That's a no-brainer there. That's a no-brainer, but then, who are we dealing with? Stop licking, Ginger. That's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. Should I jump on that deal? Shit. Without thinking, I'd jump right on that deal. I know you would. Let Balmer hear the truth. That's right, I got a flushing toilet.
I got a flushing toilet. Here we go. Look at that. Modern conveniences. I'm sorry, I do my stuff the Western way. I'm not going to be throwing fucking cups of water on my butt. I'd rather take a shower after I take a shit and wipe up properly. Nah, I got to do things the right way. Maybe I'm pretty demanding. I just like, I just like having proper conveniences. That damn thing is my throne. I do my best thinking on a shitter. Know what I'm saying? I do my best thinking on a shitter. The sound of victory. Well, we'll see. I'm already victorious. No matter what happens to me or anything. If that happens at all. I'm already victorious. 21 months. 21 months in the slammer. 21 months and counting. Even if something doesn't go my way or don't go my way in court, I tell you what, I could walk away from this thing and I could say, I got the motherfucker off the streets. I saved a lot of women and men, a lot of agony, drained pockets, and having to try to find a way to recoup their money, women that he just treats like fucking shit. I did you all a favor. I never met any of you guys, but I did you all a favor. I really, really, truly hope that you appreciate it. I really do.